Been 1 month since that apartment explosion in southern Dallas, but the firefighters injured, you're looking at them behind us that day, they have a long way to go to recover.
Yeah, we've been learning more about each one of them, and this morning only on WFAA you are hearing from Dallas Fire Captain Chris Gadomski, who's the voice behind the chilling Mayday calls that day. Here's Tiffany Liu.
People call him a hero, but to Chris Gadomski, he's just doing what he loves.
Just being able to help people. And that's really why I started doing this.
That's how the Dallas Fire Captain ended up at Highland Hills Apartments on September 29th.
I never in a million years would have thought this would happen to any of us.
The 22-year veteran at Dallas Fire Rescue flew through 2 walls during the gas explosion. 3 other firefighters, driver-engineer Ron Hall, Officer Pauline Perez, and Officer Andrew Curtis were injured too.
We're fighters. We're going to make it.
Nearly 4 weeks at Parkland Hospital. Now at UT Southwestern's inpatient rehab, Gadomski's broken legs and burns are slowly healing.
You can see my arms that's where my watch was. I can't believe, I got good movement in my ankle now, which is just amazing.
Every day, he replays the scene. It's another story to add to the list from his last 3 decades of service. It wasn't his first gas explosion either. That was in 1994.
Huge gas main busted up early this morning just after the quake.
There was a big gas main that had blown up, burst in the middle of the street, and we got woken up by the earthquake.
It was after the big Northridge earthquake in Southern California.
I went and just started pulling people out of their houses.
His instinct has always been to run toward others. And if he denies heroism, an LA Times photo 27 years ago captures off-duty Gadomski throwing buckets of water to put out fires after that quake.
It wasn't anything like this. This was definitely, this takes the cake for me.
His stories all have one thing in common. Gadomski loves helping people who are helping him now as he recovers.
All the prayers and blessings that everybody's throwing our way, it's phenomenal.
In Dallas, I'm Tiffany Liu.
I think it's cool too is that we both interviewed Sherry Wilson before, first female firefighter with Dallas Fire and Rescue, and she was saying it's not just the physical trauma, but it's also that emotional trauma that they're going to have to work through as well long term. And I think it's important to kind of see this human side of the whole thing.
Well, and again, too, that act of heroism, when you see what he did in Los Angeles back in 1994, and he is still doing it today, again, they deserve all the recognition they can get.
There are fundraisers, though, to help them. They need that, certainly. The link is at WFA.com. Great job on that story, Tiffany.
Turning our